Did we know that the Lord has a solution for our circumstances? He has different solutions for our situations. It is important for a believer, when you are believing God, to follow his instructions and his directions. That way you receive his godly solution. Remember, when Naaman was sick, he went to see the man of God. But surprisingly, he was told to go and wash himself in the river Jordan. That was the solution. That looked like simple. That looked like it's a degradation because Naaman was a well-to-do man. But that was the solution for his circumstance. He followed that solution, that instruction, and he was healed. Remember the issue of Lazarus. He was told that Lazarus is sick, but he did not go there when Lazarus was sick. He went after Lazarus was dead and Lazarus was buried. And he went and prayed and Lazarus rose up. Why? Because he wanted to reveal himself through that situation. And if you remember the blind man, when he wanted to pray for that blind man, he took mud and he put mud on the blind man's eyes. And that blind man was healed. And if you remember, even the little child that was sick, for another, he went and traveled and prayed for that little girl who was dead. He really went into the room and prayed for them. And for another, he would just tell them, go home, your child has been healed. So all these stories in the Word of God, they teach us that God's ways are different from men's ways. Sometimes he won't use the same solution that he used in the previous situation. So don't be too religious when you are seeking the help of God in your life. When you are seeking the help of God in your life, you better have him lead the way. You better have him tell you the solution, the direction. He has to tell you what to do. That's where the answer is. Some people, you heard other people giving testimonies of how their healing came. Some people gave testimonies of where they went, what they ate, what they did, maybe for a business idea. And you took those testimonies and you thought that it will happen the same way to you. I want to tell you today that God has a specific solution for you. It's important to listen to other people's testimonies. It will help just boost your faith. But it is also important for you to learn the direction that God is taking you, to take the steps that God is leading you, to understand his instructions. That's where the answer is. The answer is not in going to do what others did. The answer is hearing what God is saying specifically to your circumstance. That way we will receive our answers. Some people have heard some people saying, oh, I gave a big seed. Then you ran and did the same. And you regretted and things didn't turn out the same way. While doing that is good, while giving is good, while all these ways are good, the best way is to listen to God. The best way is to listen to his leading. Follow him step by step. He might not give you a full explanation of what's going on, but when you follow him, eventually you have an understanding of what happened, why these steps, and eventually your testimony will be there to encourage others that God intervened. God intervene. Even if your situation is different, maybe nobody has ever gone through what you are going through right now. Nobody that you know has gone through what you are going through right now. You are a perfect example for a miracle. You are a perfect person for God to show himself up, for God to bring a new and fresh testimony that has never been heard. So continue to pray, continue to follow his direction, continue to be led by him. That way, that's where the answer is. That's where the solution is. God bless you. God bless you. Till we meet again in the next video. Thank you.